Cathie Wood has been dropping a lot of hints lately, and today she's dropped another one. So, let's talk about it. Hello guys, and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $500 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite crypto. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. Cathie Wood's prediction has Bitcoin's value to have hit almost $500K by 2026. She said that, if we are correct and firms continue to diversify their cash into something like cryptocurrency and institutional investors begin investing 5% of their funds to crypto, we predict Bitcoin's price will be 5 times higher than it is now. Now, here's why it's a big deal for Dogecoin. First, Doge correlation with Bitcoin is rising. It currently stands at a massive 59. So, it's risen by more than 15% in the last 48 hours. Second, she said something about ETH, which is going to have huge implications for Dogecoin. She said that ARK Invest's future exposure to crypto was likely to be around 60% Bitcoin and 40% Ether. She also said that, our confidence in Ethereum has gone up dramatically as we have seen the beginning of the transition from proof of work to proof of stake. Now, we know that Dogecoin will soon be able to switch to proof of stake, as Michai Lumen said confirmed earlier this week. So, if ARK gets into Dogecoin after this, which seems highly likely after its switch to proof of stake, Doge will get an endorsement from arguably the smartest investor in the world. Coming back to ETH, she also said that Ether is becoming more and more attractive as an investment thanks to the explosion in developer activity related to NFT and DeFi. She said that, I'm fascinated with what's going on in DeFi, which is collapsing the cost of the infrastructure for financial services in a way that I know that the traditional financial industry does not appreciate right now. Still, in her view, Bitcoin still remains the default currency of the crypto space, with El Salvador deeming it legal tender and other countries of Central America signaling they may follow soon. Before we talk about Doge, let's look at another good news for ETH. Keep in mind that this could all potentially come true for Dogecoin in the near future. At the end of August, Ethereum network gas costs skyrocketed and tapped a high of $59 per transaction. But now, the median fee for an Ethereum transaction on September 7 was around only $20 per transaction. Days later, the transaction fees have subsided to a degree as the median and average fees have been slashed in half since then. We've talked about this before, about how the switch to proof of stake will help Doge see faster transactions and even cheaper transactions. So, I think this is pretty great. Coming back to Doge, some great news came from India. Crypto trades and ecosystems could be taxed in the near future in India. The news comes at a time when there is a raging debate over how to treat cryptocurrencies. While it doesn't mean that they would be categorized as a valid asset class, it's a big deal because we can be certain that cryptos won't be banned in India after this. And this is good for Doge because people in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities indulge in a lot of Doge trading because of its low price. Moving on, let's talk about Bitcoin for a minute, since the correlation is rising every single day. The is an indicator that shows the total amount of Bitcoin held in wallets of all centralized exchanges. The value of all exchanges' reserve has sharply gone down recently. The current level of the metric is the lowest it has been in the last 3 years. A downtrend like this means investors are withdrawing their coins from exchanges, possibly to hold or sell through OTC deals. A downtrend in the exchange reserves can be bullish for the price in the long term, as it may imply a greater amount of long-term holdings. This has also been usually true historically, but there can be certain exceptions. As I said, an exception could be that the sales are being done through OTC deals. But considering that Bitcoin's price has broken past 47K again, it's most likely the former. Also, on-chain analytics firm Glassnode said that long-term holders of BTC are unfazed by last week's sell-off. They also said that, we can also see that long-term holders' own supply has reached 79.5% of all BTC coins this week, which is equivalent to the level reached in October, prior to the bull market kicking off. Now, let's talk about another bullish news for the entire crypto market. So, Facebook and its partners are facing some scrutiny from some Treasury Department officials because the latter feel Facebook's team could undermine the stability of the financial system. Government officials are concerned that the proposed new network could threaten the broader economy if its value crashed. They also said that even though Deem is formally independent, its association with Facebook compounds the risk because Facebook has the ability to scale its products to billions of people all over the world. Now, we could see Facebook's Deem project tank from here. This is going to be bullish simply because it means less competition for cryptos like Dogecoin in the long run. Moving on, another news came from a popular broker for online equity, options, futures, and forex trading. So, Interactive Brokers has announced the launch of crypto trading. From Sep 13, its clients will be able to trade and custody Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. I think this will bring a lot of money into the market because while some of its competitors charge fees of 2% of trade value or higher, Interactive Brokers charges low commissions of just 0.12 to 0.18% of trade value. Coming back to Dogecoin, we're finally back in the green again. The near support for Dogecoin is currently 22.3 cents. If it goes below it, it could fall down to 15.7 cents. But considering that the correlation with Bitcoin is rising, I think this is highly unlikely. It looks Doge will rise above 25 cents and could rally to 32 cents when Bitcoin is back above 52K again. Now, let's talk about institutions for a minute. Grayscale Investments has partnered with iCapital Network to provide more than 6.7K advisors and clients access to its crypto investment products. If you don't know, iCapital services more than $80 billion in client assets across more than 780 funds globally. So this will again be pretty great for the market in the long run. Now, let's talk about some bad news about crypto mining for a minute. The Bitcoin network was estimated to consume about 67 terawatts of electricity in 2020, and its total consumption has already surpassed this in 2021. By the end of this year, it looks set to have used 91 terawatts of energy. Basically, as the price of Bitcoin increases, more miners with less energy-efficient machines join the network, driving up energy use. This means that it is essential to improve the efficiency of crypto mining and move to low-carbon energy sources for electricity. Which brings me to this news. Bitcoin mining and power generation company Greenidge is set to complete a merger with customer and technical support solutions provider Support.com. With this, it'll become the latest publicly listed mining firm. About this, Greenidge CEO said that, "This merger is an important next step for Greenidge as we build upon our existing, integrated, and proven platform for Bitcoin mining and generation of lower carbon affordable power." So I think we're slowly moving towards a future where mining is done with more clean energy. Moving on, let's talk about crypto adoption. Last week, Ukraine legalized crypto in a near unanimous vote, and it looks it is taking things a step further by making crypto legal tender. It's reported that Ukraine's president has sent a team to El Salvador on a fact-finding mission to aid his plans for crypto adoption. And according to Professor Vyacheslav Evgeniev, the president hopes to bring in a dual currency system featuring both crypto and the hryvnia by the beginning of 2023. He even talked about the possibility of crypto being pushed as the dominant currency of the two. Coming back to Doge, the big news for it is that, according to tests conducted by Ross Nikol last night, there is now only a 3-minute delay when sending transactions with low fees. This means transactions are being relayed and more miners are processing low-fee transactions. And this is it for today's video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.